Hi beauties, and welcome back to the Trisha Dylan channel. Today we have a banger makeup tutorial for you. So I am so excited to be doing my very first collab here on my channel. I've never done a collab with a fellow YouTuber, but I'm so excited to be doing a collab with Miss NunuBardi. So today we're going to be recreating this super cute look that you see right here that Miss Nunu did on her channel. Like, it was fire, it was poppin'. Like, I messaged her, I was like, girl, we need to do a tutorial on this eye look that you be reppin' and rockin', okay? So she posted one and I watched it and I was like, wait, I have that palette. So she had reached out to me a little bit ago about doing a collab. I was hesitant because I've never done one before, but I was like, wait, this is kind of like the perfect opportunity because we both have this palette and we can recreate each other's looks that we did. A little bit back, actually I just posted it a few days ago, like a short, like 1-minute tutorial on the look I did with that palette. So she's going to be recreating that look over on her channel. So I will link all of her information below. Make sure you go check out my girl, Nunu. She be doing it, okay? Her makeup collection is insane. Like, I thought that I had a lot of makeup. Honey, no. Like, no, she has so much makeup. Like, it's wild. And she posts like content all the time, more than I do. Like, you know me, I'm consistent. Tuesdays, Thursdays, every now and then I'll sneak y'all in a little Sunday video. But she produces a lot of content. So if you want to see how we got this look today, then stay tuned and check it out. When y'all are done, make sure that you go check out her video. I'm actually going to link it at the end of this video, so y'all have no excuse, okay? Stay on, check it out, go subscribe, hit that alert button, and make it happen. So let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so we have our eyes set up like Miss Nunu. I'm using the tape method today. This is also a method that I really enjoy using. And we have our Queen palette that we got out of our Boxycharm that we are going to be using for this video. Okay, so our girl likes to start off by priming the eyelid. So I'm going to take my sharp Tarte Shape Tape in the color medium tan, and we're gonna prime our eyes with it. So this is a little bit different than what I would normally do for my personal makeup look. Normally I like to do foundation first and then do eyes. I only do my eyes first if I'm gonna be doing a look that I know is gonna have a lot of fallout, but this is a really great way to do your eyes if you're first starting out, or if you know you're going to be working with very pigmented shadows that could potentially have a lot of fallout. All right, perfect. So we now have our lids primed, and I'm just going to put a little bit of loose powder over it to set that concealer. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty. This is the banana powder. It's one of my absolute favorites. I normally don't put powders in my eyes, so I am just really gonna kind of dust this on. I take my Morphe M330 brush and just dab this ever so slightly in here and then go over my eyes. We're only gonna put a little bit because we don't want to dry out the eye area. My eyes tend to lean towards the drier side, so that is why I normally do not do this step, but since we are following our girl's Nunu's tutorial, we're gonna do it today. Okay, perfect. We've got our eyes primed. We are ready to move on to some shadows. This is the Queen by Eloise. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. Nunu over on her channel is going to be doing one of my looks. Look how gorgeous this palette is. All right, taking my M330 brush, I'm gonna start out with Sheba. This is the color that Nunu starts out with to build a nice transition. And we're just going to start on the outside edge right here and start building up some color. Okay, so next we're going to deepen this color a little bit. We're gonna go into Kingdom, which is right beside there. I'm gonna use that same brush and just tap in. We're going to deepen this look a little bit on the outside edge. Wow, this color is really, really, really pretty. Nunu's look is very bright and pigmented, so don't be afraid to go in with kind of a heavier hand because we want these colors to just really pop. I will say this with this palette, I noticed this the first time that I use it, these pigments have a lot of fallout, which tends to happen whenever you have a palette that has really good pigmentation to it, like this one. You're gonna have a lot of fallout. All right, so the next color that we're gonna go into is this Majestic, and we're gonna start tapping this into the outer V. I'm using one of my Jaclyn Hill Morphe brushes. This one doesn't have a number in it. It just came in a holiday kit that I got a few years ago. So let's start buffing out. I'm just gonna tap this in ever so slightly. Wow, this is so pretty. How it really infuses into that Kingdom color. Just gonna take our time with the honey. Wow, that is so gorgeous. I'm really kind of obsessed with this. She did a fantastic job of picking colors that are in the same wheelhouse that are just going to really blend in and look good together. Okay, so we're gonna go back in with Sheba now that we've added the purple, and we're just gonna blend that in a little bit more on the top here. Nice. So I did a little bit of blending before, but she actually did not do the first blend out step. She just blended in this color on top of it a little bit, which looks really, really, really good. So notice I'm taking the Sheba color just like a little bit higher this time over that purple. Okay, so next up we're gonna cut our crease. I hardly ever cut my crease, so this is out of my wheelhouse a little bit. I'm going to be using Joeva's Place. This is in color Panama. I love this, and then we're just gonna go in and cut our crease. Be doing it today until This is perfect because it's really going to make those colors just pop on our eyelid. Y'all, I'm gonna be the first to admit I am not that great at a cut crease, so you know, we're trying something new today. I could literally name the times that I've cut my crease on my channel on one hand. Like, this might be number 2. And I don't even think the video where I cut my crease is even on here anymore. Alright, y'all, she cut, and she creased, okay? Alright, so next up I'm gonna take more of a flat brush. This one doesn't have a number on it. This just came out of a random kit that I got. And we're going to mix in Elizabeth and Empress. Both of these colors together. And we're gonna go over that cut crease that we just did. And we want this really pigmented, so I'm just gonna packing this on. Cute. Okay, so this is cute, but I kind of want to like pop the color just a little bit more. I think my skin tone is a little bit darker than Nunu's, so I'm gonna go back in with Kingdom, and I'm just gonna kind of blend this a little bit more to make it pop. So I'm gonna go right over top of here just to make this a little bit deeper. I kind of went conservative because I wasn't sure, you know, exactly how this is going to look. But now that we've got most of our color on, we can go back and just kind of touch it up a little bit. See the difference between that eye and that eye? Just popping those colors out just, you know, a little bit more. Alrighty, y'all, so we got that eyeliner on, and now we're going to jump over to some foundation. So, I already prepped my face. I put moisturizer on this morning, so I'm going to take my Professional primer, and we're gonna put a little, like, right up in her. What is this baby hair doing? Hello? I swear, I think I sprayed with that one today. I love this primer. It's my favorite. Nice. All right, so next up, Nunu is a girl after my own heart. She did color correcting, so we're gonna take our LA Conceal It, and we're gonna do a little color correcting ourselves today. I'm just gonna go right under in here. Yeah, look how dark my dark circles are. They're like out of control. Really out of control. I look like I have not slept in months. If y'all be watching my channel, then you know that I have been staying with my sister, and I'm sleeping on my niece's old bed because they got bunk beds. I'm 5'8", so I'm not a short girl, and I've been sleeping on this twin size bed with my very cuddly dog who also likes to sleep on there with me. I like to go and cover these little darkety dark spots up too, you know. He's a big old baby. I like to do a little bit around my mouth too. We're doing a lot of color correcting today. I normally don't do this much, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just blend that out. It's me and my dog on this little twin size bed. So I'm not really a big sleeper anyways. Like I normally sleep about 4 hours a night on average. I've always been a night owl. I'm always like up for no reason. Even when I worked like all these crazy hours, I would still like just be up for no reason. I've talked about this on my channel before, but if you have dark circles under your eyes, like I have golden undertones to my skin, so I color correct with orange depending on what your skin tone is, and the colors your undertones are is going to depend on your color corrector. But if you got gold tone like me, girl, then you know, go on ahead your bad self with orange color corrector. All right, we have color corrected. It is time to do some concealing. All right, again, I'm taking my Tarte Shape tape, and we're gonna conceal under the eyes. Make a nice little triangle right there, and put it together. I always use a lot of concealer. Like, I know that I use too much, but I also like kind of don't care. You know what I mean? I like to put a little bit under on the nose, right down the bridge part, right in here. And then just like a little bit on my chinny chin chin. Alright y'all, next up we're gonna do some foundations. I'm gonna grab my absolute favorite. I use this every single time. It's just my jam. I'm gonna be using the Born This Way foundation, and my color is Warm Sand. Normally I mix this with a matte, but today I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm just gonna go for a more glowy look because I feel like Nunu is a glowy type girl, and we're trying to recreate her today. Alright y'all, we got our foundation on, so now let's grab some powder. I'm gonna grab that banana again and let's set this face. Okay, so Nunu's like me, she likes to cut the jawline right here. I normally go all the way down and I normally powder really heavy, but I noticed that she did not. Just so you guys know, this is my Morphe beauty blender, Morphe beauty blender, sorry. And I absolutely love how this one is angled because it makes this process so easy. And it's also great for your nose contour, like on the sides as well. Okay, I went in heavy anyways. I can't help myself. Okay, I'm just gonna go right here, down the side on the nose, and over. I also noticed that she didn't do like heavy powder under her eyes, which I've kind of been into that vibe lately. I like to put a little powder like right under where that wing is too, to make it look even sharper. Y'all, I'm wearing black and I had powder all over my shirt. Who told me to put this on today? Huh? A little bit of powder right there. A little half moon shape of it, huh? You already know what's coming. I'm gonna go ahead and just right on the end. And right down the middle. I love this little brush to do this because it's just easier, more precise. Okay, I got that powder situation cleared up. Alright, so Miss Nunu, she used a bronzer from Boxycharm, so I'm gonna also be using a bronzer from Boxycharm. This is the Ace Beauty, and I'm gonna be going into this color right here. So this is a little bit different for me because lately I have been using more of a cream bronzer look. That's like been my jam, my situation lately. But I'm excited to try like a powder today, and this also helps set like some of your makeup as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and do my eyebrows. Nunu did not do her eyebrows on camera, but I'm just gonna go ahead and hit them real quick. Let me look at her eyebrows. Let me see how she be doing them. Okay, so hers are like a little fluffy too, which is good because I'm into that. If you guys have been watching me lately, you know that I've just been into like bigger brows. Okay, I'm gonna go through this a little bit. We went a little too far down on this one, but it's okay. I'm gonna fix it a little bit. Don't stress. I don't know why I always do that, but I do. Like this one, I always do like perfect, and then this one always ends up like, I don't know, a crazy stepsister or whatever. You know what? I'm not mad at it. I kind of like it going down that far, so let's just make this one do it too. From my Boxycharm, I'm going to take my Milk Makeup, the microfiber brush. I'm just going to go in and add a little something, if you know what I mean. Just really enjoyed my eyebrows being you know, a little fluffier lately. Oh, I almost forgot to highlight. Because truth be told, I don't really highlight anymore. It's not really my jam, but Nunu highlights, we gonna highlight. All right, so I'm gonna bring out my Morphe like face kit palette. I totally forgot that I had this. I probably could have used this to contour, but she used kind of like more of a silvery gold color. So I'm just gonna take this theme color right here, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on the end of my nose here. And she put some up here, I think. Here. And a little bit under here. Okay, cute. Blend this out with my finger. I'm not gonna put mine down the middle just because I have a lot of texture on my nose and highlighter on my nose looks bad, like really bad. So we ain't gonna do that today. All right, so she used a nice berry lip liner. I just got this one. This one's called Be Yourself, Be Realer. And who is this by? This is by Realer Lip Liner. It's like this nice berry color. So we're gonna line our lips with this today. I don't think I've used this before. The great thing about this video is both of us are Boxycharm subscribers, so you may already have a lot of this makeup to recreate this look today. This is like the perfect color. Okay, cute. If you don't know me, you know I like going in blending my lip liner. I'm gonna use a brush because that's I feel like this is gonna be too pink. So this color is way darker than what she used, but I'm just gonna really lightly tap it on. Okay, see? It's kind of making that plum color that she had. By the way, this is Fenty's, what is this called? Griselda is what it's called. It's actually like really dark burgundy color. But the way that we're using this, I'm just tapping. Okay, I cannot believe that this worked, but it did. Okay, so we're looking cute or whatever. So one thing that Nunu did is she used a yellow eyeliner. I do not have yellow eyeliner, so I'm gonna take my Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and it's got this really bright yellow in it right here, and we're gonna use that as our liner today. What happened here? I don't like how well this is gonna work, so girl, we'll see. I'm trying to make it happen. We'll see. Okay, there's like a hint of yellow in there. Girl, we good enough. Okay, next up, we're going to take our mascara. She did the Laura Geller mascara, but I've been loving Thrive lately, so I'm just gonna use my Thrive. Hello. I mean, look at this one compared to that one. It's wild. Okay, so one of the last tips that Nunu did is she took this top color called Empire right here. Just put a little bit right in here. Yum. Alrighty guys, and this is Nunu's finished look. I'm gonna pop some earrings, some hoopty hoops on with this today, and this is it. This is the look. So I want to thank NunuBardi for collabing with me. Make sure that you guys go over to her channel. I'm going to link it below in the description box, but she is going to be recreating one of my looks with the Queen palette that she got from Boxycharm. So I'm super excited. It's a fun look. It's blue, it's iridescent, there's beads involved, so I'm super excited to see what she recreates. But I don't mean to toot my own horn, but tool. I think that we slayed this look today. So I want to thank my girl Nunu. Make sure you go check out her channel. Make sure you subscribe, comment below, show her some love, and we will see you next time on the Trisha Dillon channel. Make sure you hit that alert button so you know when new videos are coming out, and I love you guys. So thank you all for tuning in. Mwah. Bye.